So I was going to do a Facebook Live, but no way is that going to happen. I chickened out. So I wanted to just report back to you. I saw the ophthalmologist today. That's what I was posting about yesterday. It's too long to type it all up onto the Facebook page, especially when you got drops in your eyes. So I decided to do this video to tell you guys how it came out. And thank you for all your comments and support last night. Just for a little backstory for those of you who don't know, I have MacTel 2 and I've taken a serious decline in my vision since March. About 6-7 weeks ago, I saw my retinal specialist about this, and he kept trying to encourage me to go back to my ophthalmologist for um, glasses. I kept asking him how glasses was going to help me see what I'm not seeing, because my major problem among the distortion that you get with MacTel, I had these blank spots that had turned into blank areas. So I was losing a lot of my vision. And in fact, even that day, they were showing me the trying to do the eye exam, and when I was looking at the screen, I could see the background of the screen, but I couldn't see any of the letters. They were totally wiped off, totally disappeared. And that's what I've been noticing, is my foreground is disappearing. And that's become quite concerning. But he insisted that the only thing he could do for me is to send me back to my ophthalmologist to try to get glasses. I think we just kind of frustrated each other. I went back to my ophthalmologist 2 weeks later, and he kind of understood what I was saying. He got it, and he did my vision test, and he not only had I was experienced changes in my vision, but it had showed up in the test. I had my acuity had declined severely. So he ran scans of his own, and he didn't like what he saw, and he was rather concerned and compassionate, and actually heard me. So we both decided it was nothing against this other retinal specialist. He's young, fresh out of medical school, 2 or 3 years, but he is inexperienced and probably has seen no MacTel patients. My ophthalmologist only has 3 others beside me. I make his 4th. So he just felt better knowing that maybe I'd be in the hands of a more experienced retinal specialist, and so did I. So he called and got me in with somebody the very next day. I went and saw him, and the prognosis was rather grim, looking at the progression I had taken so quickly and the amount of vision loss I actually have, along with all the distortion. My bad eye is pretty much no help to me at all anymore, and my left eye is getting there. So he, redid tests to make sure to confirm that it was MacTel, and his own scans and things, and concluded what we all know, that there's nothing he can do for us. But what he did want to do is he wanted my ophthalmologist, he was going to recommend to my ophthalmologist that he refer me to the Blind Association in my area. So I asked him, did I misunderstand things? Because my understanding was always that you would not lose your vision with MacTel. It's just a matter of losing function. And in fact, you can even have good acuity and still have bad function, and therefore difficulty seeing. But no way was I ever told or thought that we could go blind. And he explained that you don't go black blind, but you can lose your vision in the way that I am losing it. So he was going to recommend that I see this association to help me. Meanwhile, when I had seen my ophthalmologist, he said after I saw this retinal specialist, he would like to see me again so that we could discuss what the retinal specialist said. And it was that appointment that I had today. He did do eye drops again, and his whole retinal exam, just to make sure that there was no changes. There were no changes from the last time, which was good. And so he agreed with the retinal specialist that this association can help me. I did question, but I'm not blind now, but he said it's for visually impaired and low vision also, and that there's a lot of tools they have under their belts that they can help me function in the things I'm having trouble with. So he is definitely making a referral for them. In fact, he had his secretary call and try to set up an appointment for me, and they have all my information now, and they'll be calling me next week with so that I can schedule an appointment. As far as glasses goes, he had told me in the last visit that there was no way he could give me glasses, that I was 2200 without refraction, unable to even see the letters on the screen. But I explained to him that I had started taking a drawing course because I want to learn to draw while I still can. So he's going to try. He couldn't do it today because of the drops. He, my eyes are dilated. So he's bringing me back and going to try to get me in the glasses I have, although they do help me see better than without them. They give me an awful headache, so he's going to try to help correct that and give me some glasses to at least improve the things that I could see. So all in all, it was a good visit. It was a kick in the gut when last month when I saw how bad my vision had gone, and what the retinal specialist had said, and wanting to hook me up to the Blind Society. It was hard to take, but today everything is status quo, stable. For us, stable is always good, right? And the prognosis that the retinal specialist gave me doesn't ever have to happen. We know that with MacTel things can stable, and by the grace of God, hopefully it'll just stay this way and I won't get any worse. But measures are being taken to help me with my difficulties with things right now and in the future. So I just wanted to give you that report. I apologize for the noise. I'm in my camper for privacy, and that's the air conditioner. But thank you again, guys, for the well wishes that you gave me last night. I was nervous about this appointment, particularly because of what was said to me last time. So I want to thank all of you. I am going to sign off with my YouTube channel name because I will post this on YouTube too. So everybody have a good night. This is MacTel Mary signing out for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.